There's nothing that says in the religion, nowhere actually, that it says that if there's anything wrong with you, that these things need to happen to you. No, it's wrong. Hi, my name is Aisha, and I'm a queer Muslim, HRD, and born and raised in Mombasa, but partly Mombasa, partly Nairobi. Yeah.
Could you share a bit about your personal journey and when you first became aware of your identity?
I guess I became aware of my identity when my mom literally removed me from a mixed school to an all-girls school, and I guess that's where I discovered my sexuality. And yeah, and I was open to some of my classmates. And from there I started looking at things now within my community. Is this thing allowed? At that time, I didn't have a name for it. I didn't know lesbian, so I just knew maybe girls who liked other girls more than they should. And I didn't know the terminology in my community, what it is called. Actually, it doesn't have a name.
What led you to participate in conversion practices? Was there pressure from family, community, or religious institutions?
So, thing is, I lived away from my family for a very long time, but I used to go back once a year just to visit. So this is when my sister would rally relatives and my dad and say, yeah, she's here, so this is the time. So it started out slowly with being prayed for just by relatives. Like they pretty much just put you in the middle and they pray for you. Initially it was harmless. I felt like, okay, who doesn't want prayers, but the more holidays I went, the more it became a bit extreme. So they started me, there's this time that when I went, I became sick because of now I was taken to, how do I say, some guy who reads for you. Mtu anakusomea. There's one for drinking, one for applying, and one for bathing for 3 days consecutively. So when I did day 1, I refused to take it. Day 2. And that's when now I was forced to take it by my sister and cousin who forcefully gave me that drink. It's really horrible. You puke, not just what you drank, but even things you had eaten before, the day before and everything, and you feel I don't know, you know how you can have a hangover and the next day you're continuously puking and you're puking bile? It's even worse than that, because that taste of it going down is multiplied, it's coming out. So I think after that, I never went back home.
How did you find your way towards healing or self-acceptance afterwards?
I have no control of what happens when I'm going to be outed, but the fact that they cannot do no more harm to me without my consent. So, but for me to have gotten to that place, I think it took knowing what conversion practice is, knowing what conversion, these things are. Oftentimes we think, yeah, wacha nisomewe, nothing wrong with prayers, but when they take it to an extent of abusing the whole pray for me to other things, is where you need to learn, this is not right, they shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, it's not right. It's not right. And not only that, it's not in the religion. There's nothing that says in the religion, nowhere actually, that it says that if there's anything wrong with you, that these things need to happen to you. No, it's wrong. And I know, especially for people from my community and my background, it's very hard, very, very hard to reach out for help. And I guess what I would say is there are resources, and if you know an individual who needs those kind of help, reach out to the right people.